Shalom. We give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to you, Akim, that's out there constantly pushing out this word of sincerity and truth. Today, just wanted to go in on, today is the 14th of July, 2017. I'm going to go in on basically about children. All right, I'm going to go in a couple scriptures about children, for the brothers that's out there that do have children and are with their children, or even if you're not, but you see them on the weekends or however it may be. But the majority of us brothers do have children. So, that scripture where it say be fruitful and multiply, so we did. Like before we came in, it's truth, a lot of us, we were very fruitful, I'm not encouraging brothers to have children now since we're so close to the end, but, for those that do currently have children, that's just part of our lot, something we got to deal with, and our children, the enemy could work through them too, so let me get it anyway. Ephesians 6, starting at verse 1, it say, children, obey your parents in Yahweh, for this is right. Honor thy father and mother, which is the first commandment with the promise, that it may be well with thee, and thou mayest live long on the earth. And ye fathers, provoke not your children to wrath, but bring them up in the nurture and admonition of Yahweh. So this is just going over about children obeying your parents, So we know that we want our children to obey us, that obeying is just to listen, to do what we tell them to do, because especially us as brothers that's in the truth, we not going to lead them the wrong way. We're not working on the left side, So it says, children, obey your parents in Yahweh, for this is right. Honor thy father and mother, which is the first commandment with the promise. That's a commandment, Verse 3, it says, that it may be well with thee, and thou mayest live long on the earth. We want our little ones to live long on this earth, We don't, for the time that we here, we want them to live long. We don't want them to get shot down like a lot of these 2/3 that happen on a consistent basis, We want our little ones to live long on this earth. So, but the way that they're going to live long is by them obeying. And it says, and ye fathers, provoke not your children to wrath. So we know as fathers, man, we could be pretty harsh at times. We could go hard on our little ones, man. Especially once we come to this truth, man. Sometimes you just gotta take a breather, man, because we so hard on them because we know the truth, So we know that we don't want we so hard on them because we don't want to become one of them damn 2/3, But hey, it's not our will. It's not up to us. All we could do is do like the scriptures say, train them up in the way that they should go. So when they get older, they won't depart from it. Paraphrasing. So, but we're not supposed to be the ones to provoking them to wrath, as it states right here in verse 4. It says, and ye fathers, provoke not your children to wrath, but bring them up in the nurture and admonition of Yahweh. So that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to bring them up and nurture. So that nurturing is being, being patient. You gotta be kind as well. You can't just always be an asshole to your children. You gotta have a balance. It said, I'm paraphrasing where off balance is the Most High don't like that, man. He don't like that. So let me get another scripture. It's Colossians chapter 3, verse Colossians 3, verse 20. Colossians 3, verse 20, and it reads, children, obey your parents in all things, for this is well pleasing unto Yahweh. So when they're children, and not just talking about little ones like underage children as well as us, and honoring our elders, you know what I mean? Our apostles, you know, all that. Our camp leaders, brothers that been in before you. That's speaking on that too. So it's twofold. Children, obey your parents in all things, for this is well pleasing unto Yahweh. So, and then again it go into verse 21. Father, provoke not your children to anger, lest they be discouraged. So we don't want to discourage our little ones from being a part of this truth. You know, we don't want to discourage them. We want to encourage them. You know. So this is So it says, again, I read it, verse 21, fathers, provoke not your children to anger, lest they be discouraged. So we know that we could provoke our little ones, and we could discourage them, man, from not just being in this truth, but just because there's a lot of things that's going around in the world that discourage our little ones, man. They in this world too. We know how vexed we feel when we living in this world on a day-to-day basis. Just imagine, you know. Especially a lot of our children, they got to go to these public-ass, punk-ass schools, and they be surrounded by all these damn two-thirds, so we giving them the truth, and then they go back to school and seeing all this bullshit, even if the teachers, all this shit, homosexuality at a young age, you know, sex, damn pedophilia going on, damn drugs, you know, you name it, man. But these kids, these little ones, I don't like calling them kids, they ain't no ghosts, but these little ones, man, they got to deal with this on a consistent basis, so we got to be there to encourage them, man, not to discourage them, again. So the next I'm going to go into is Proverbs chapter 22 and verse 15. And it reads, foolishness is bound in the heart of a child, but the rod of correction shall drive it far from him. So I'm not just going in on just being all good and patting them and, you know, man, we got to get in that ass, you know. There's going to be times where you got to get in that ass, man. It says here, it says in verse 15, foolishness is bound in the heart of a child. So we know that in the heart child, I mean, in the heart of a child, which the mind is foolishness, man. But what's going to help? It said, but the rod of correction shall drive it far from us. So what we going to do? We're going to put that rod to that ass. You know, these little, we got a bunch of little demons running around this place. We got all these damn these women raising kids, these single mothers that's raising these children, raising up little demons, you know. So but Lord will, you know, us brothers that's in the truth, we around our little ones, you around your little ones, man, you could help them, man. You could help them with that, and it's that tough love, man. We bring that rod, because we want that foolishness out of them. It says, so the rod of correction shall drive it far from them. We don't want foolish children. That rod's going to help. Let me go to the next one. Proverbs 23, verse 13. And it reads, withhold not correction from the child, for if thou beatest him with the rod, he shall not die. And then verse 14, thou shalt beat him with the rod, and shalt deliver his soul from hell. That's what we want to do. We want to deliver his soul from being killed, man. Not the actual hell. We talking about from him or her being killed, man. Like we see a lot. We seeing this a lot on a consistent basis. Little people getting murdered. You know what I mean? Our children being murdered, marked down, man, in the streets. So with us, let me read it again. Withhold not correction from the child, for if thou beatest him with the rod. I know this in this society where it tell you where you can't put no hands on your child nowadays. Hey man, just be smart about it. Be smart about it, man. You do what you got to do, but you got to be smart about it. You know, you don't do your best not to leave no bumps and bruises on them. And I ain't saying beat them to a pulp, man. But you got to put the fear of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai in them, man. And who is they covering? That's us, man. We the covering of our little ones, man. Sure, they need to fear, you know, that fear. People say you respect. Bullshit, man. They need to fear you, just like we fear Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. All right. Thou shalt beat him with the rod, and he shall deliver his soul from hell. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna deliver him, man, from hell, man, by getting in that ass. All right. One more. And I'll close out. It's Proverbs chapter 29, verse 15. The rod and reproof give wisdom. but a child left to himself bringeth his mother to shame. And that's what we seeing on a consistent basis. We see these mothers, they brought to shame. They children are locked up, you know. And just because your son or daughter may be locked up doesn't necessarily mean that, you know what I mean, that you haven't tried to raise them up in the right way. Because I know people who did their best, they whooped that ass, but that child still, you know, that's the curses though, you know. But it's telling us though, the rod of reproof give wisdom. But a child left to himself, and what a lot of these single mothers, they have to do, they gotta lead their children to themselves. You know, they gotta go to work. They working 1, 2 jobs. So what they doing? They going to work, leaving these little ones by themselves or with a damn babysitter. And what the babysitter doing? They ain't doing shit with them. They not doing nothing productive to help encourage and cultivate that child's spirit, soul, and body. So, but a child left to himself brings his mother to shame. So a lot of this shame is coming upon these mothers, you know. But hey, all this is just all prophecy, you know. These little ones who got these little demons just running amok, you know. And with that, that's it. I just want to, Lord will, hopefully this was edifying. I'm gonna give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone who taught us this truth. Salutations to you, Akim, that's out there constantly pushing out this word in sincerity and truth. Shalom, Akim. Shalom.